Good morning, students. Yesterday we had discussed about the establishment of British administration in India. The Battle of Buxar gave an upper hand to the British. The Mughal emperor permitted or wrote an agreement with British that agreement states that East India Company is permitted to collect taxes from Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. Tax collection and keeping the tax is a responsibility of the ruling agent. That's a government. One who looks after the administration. Now that power is given to East India Company by Mughal emperor. So East India Company becomes the real ruler of those areas. It has taken place in Allahabad in 1765. August 12th. Now, when the company has got the permission to collect the taxes, and the company understood that if they go down to the villages may not pay them because there is no relationship between the villager and the Britishers. So Britishers decided to keep the persons who were collecting the taxes as it is. They are known as zamindars. So the zamindars would collect the taxes and give it to the British. So by 19th century, East India Company was able to increase its tax collection, increase in its selling and purchasing of the materials, and earn more profit. But the company was not getting the tax as it expected. So they made an agreement with the zamindars known as permanent settlement. Permanent settlement means for a long period in one area tax is fixed by the government. The zamindar has to collect that much amount from the people and hand over to the British. Think that in one district it's 1 crore rupees. Government will or East India Company will ask only 1 crore rupee. If the zamindar collects 10 crores from that area, company will not ask. If the zamindar gets only 50 lakhs rupees or 25 lakhs rupees from that area, then also company will not ask. A company wants 1 crore rupee from that area. That's a permanent settlement. In many places, many of the farmers or zamindars were not able to pay. They left the activities and ran away. In some areas, some of the farmers asked the people to cultivate more, supported the people to cultivate more and produce more. Because whatever is more produced, he can keep in his pocket. He need not give to the British. That also has taken place. And in Bengal area, the artisans, craft persons who make the materials, they left the place. Textile workers, everybody, because company was asking them to sell the material at a cheaper rate to company, and it was by force. So the craftsman had no choice. He was not getting any income what he wants. And British East India Company wants to make huge profit. That is why it was asking the craft persons to sell their material at a cheaper rate to them. So in Bengal, Bihar and Orissa, huge problems were there. Famine was there. Millions of people died between 1765 to, we can say, 1810, 1820. So much of problems. Then they slowly changes took place. When the tax collecting area was expanded, Britishers had attacked and conquered other areas. They thought of other plan in Punjab area and northwestern part of UP. It is known as the Mahalwari system. So the British officials will measure the land and fix the tax, and tax should be collected by the village headman, not by zamindar, and it should be given to the British, and yearly it is. So it is known as a Mahalwari system. This Mahalwari system was introduced by a person named Holt Mechanis in the year 1822. This was okay. Britishers were not so much happy, and the farmers also were not so much happy, but maintained Mahalwari system. But when they have conquered South India, we know they defeated Tipu. So Mysore was conquered. Marathas, they have defeated western areas. So they changed the plan of collecting the taxes. It is known as a Rayat-to-Wari system. Rayat means farmers. So Britishers have introduced a system where the British officials will go directly to the farmers and collect taxes. So that is a Rayat-to-Wari system. So naturally the tax collection will vary year to year and year production to production. Some year there will be good production, there will be no productions. So this kind of tax collecting systems were introduced by the British so that they will have huge profit. And they forcibly asked the people to produce the materials which they wanted in Europe, which they would get more profit, like indigo, cotton, silk, etc., which would get them lot of profit. No, indigo cultivation was one of the prominent issue in India during the British administration, because indigo can be cultivated in a very good fertile land. Indigo is an object, material which gives color to the cloth. In European countries, they had a material named woad, WOAD, which is around equal to indigo, but not equal to indigo. Indigo is a very high quality material to give color to the clothes. So Britishers forcibly demanded the Indians to cultivate, and they gave money to the farmers to cultivate. Advance money was given. But there were frictions. We know even Gandhiji, after his arrival to India, he has gone to Chambran for supporting of indigo farmers. So, indigo was one of the prominent materials cultivated and being purchased by the Britishers and exported to Europe for giving color to the cloth. You know, modern period we know synthetic, artificial colors are given. At that time, it was not artificial, it is a natural coloring only. So that is the indigo cultivation and Britishers' role in problems of India. Since people were not ready to cultivate, there were rebellions and protests and many kinds of fightings in Bihar and Bengal over indigo cultivations. Many frictions were there. Ultimately, many of the frictions, it was successful for the farmers, because Britain wanted indigo. Without indigo, Britain could not survive. That is the achievement of farmers' protest in indigo cultivating areas of Bengal. The Queen itself has interfered in the activities of indigo cultivation in India. That much protest by the farmers were taking place, because Britain used its military force, even police force, to make farmers to cultivate. So such things have. But the payment was very less, because company officials wanted to have so much of profit for the materials produced. They were not ready to take care of the farmers who were facing problem. Once the farmer has taken the loan in advance, he had no chance to escape. He had to produce and give. So he might have spent the money for the marriage of his daughter, or a treatment of his family members, or any other problems, or even a house construction or something. He might have spent the money. No, he has no money to do the cultivation. Again, he borrows the money from some funny lender where he is not able to repay. And the indigo purchasing traders would not give them more profit, and the amount will be fixed before the cultivation itself. So such kind of situations were faced by the indigo farmers in India, and later on indigo farmers were able to get some support and some help from the governmental agencies. Indigo is a huge, you have seen in the textbook, we have discussed about all details in that. Please go through the video which I had put up for the on indigo cultivation. That would give you, if you want deep knowledge. But this is for your surface touching for your exam. This is a revision for your examination. So go through it and understand. Farmers were ready to grow indigo. Some were not ready to go because it was not so much profitable, and they wanted a good fertile land. Fertile land is needed for food items. These are important reasons, you must know it. Okay, thank you very much.